Part three. So I surrendered to the Lord, decided to do the 40 days, right? I had never in my life experienced hearing God so clearly ever in my life. Besides that, I mean, I had before since that time, but that was the first time of me ever communing with God in that way and Him speaking so clearly to me. It's like when you fasting and you turn off the world, you turn off secular music, you turn off social media, you turn off everything, and all you do is dive into the Word. You dive into that Bible, you listen to sound doctrine, sermons, and things like that. It's like you can't help but to hear God in the truth because you ain't got nothing else coming in, you know? And, whew, y'all, it's kind of like I could tell you all day how good something is, but until you experience it yourself, I can't get you to, what they say, you can draw a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. I can tell you all day that the restaurant downtown is the best restaurant in town, that they got the best ribs, the best sweet tea, the best mac and cheese. I can tell you that all day, but you won't really know until you go try it yourself. And so you just gotta try it. Try the Lord. Try fasting. Try this stuff. Try it yourself. And that's what shifted me. It was like during that fast, the Lord showed me very clearly who I am in Him, and what my purpose is, and the avenue in which I am to go forth in that purpose. And you know, if you watch part one of this, you know that He had been called me to writing like the year prior, but I ignored it. So again, in this fast, He like just doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on, you are to write for me. And so I started writing. And essentially that's how I got here today. Like that fast changed my life. It gave me purpose. It gave me, like I said, before 2020 came, on paper my life seemed like it was a great life. And I'm not saying it wasn't, but I knew there was a piece of me, there was a piece missing, and I tried to find out what that piece was. I thought it was career related. So like, a little thing about me, I am very determined. Like, when it comes to a goal, if you give me a goal or I set a goal in my mind, ain't nothing too much gonna stop me from getting to that goal. And I'm not boasting in myself. I really believe that's something that the Lord has given me. I'm gonna circle back around and let you know why that matters. So I felt like just working and just the status quo that I had, I felt like I wasn't putting no energy towards something. Like there was no goal, there was no end purpose. Like, and I knew it was something missing. I remember I thought it was, like I said, career related. So I was trying to think of a business to like get into. So my mom and a couple other people have always said that, oh, they like the way I decorate, right? My mom said, oh girl, you done missed your calling. And I looked into that. I looked into decorating. I looked into how much it would cost to get a small business loan and to start this thing off. And I mean, I could have done it. It could have been profitable, but my heart wasn't in it, and I knew that wasn't the missing piece. You know, I do like to do it sometimes, obviously. That's why I try to incorporate that talent in this ministry in some way. But I knew that wasn't it. I tried to figure out what it was. I tried thinking about nonprofits. I knew the job where I wasn't the place. Like, that wasn't just no inner feeling. The Lord revealed that to me too. Like, where I wasn't it. So I was waiting for the Lord to bring me out of there. And there wasn't nothing wrong with the job. I knew it wasn't where I was supposed to be. And there was other things going on in my life too that, I mean, we all got stuff going on, but like, it was something missing. And when the Lord gave me that purpose, the purpose, of writing and trying to edify his people, I knew, my purpose was fulfilled. Like, I'm doing kingdom work. It don't get no higher than that. Working for the Lord, being in service to the Lord and his people, it does not get any higher than that. He exceeds time. He stands outside of time. He is Lord of all, and I'm his servant. What? How else can I be elevated? It's done, And so I guess the point I'm trying to make is, when he gave me this ministry, I finally had something to pour into. Like, I had something to be determined about. I remember always thinking, like, once I had graduated college, like, dang, I ain't got nothing to really pour into. I ain't got nothing to attack. I graduated summa cum laude because, like I said, when I got a goal in mind, I'm gonna do it. People ask about writing books. It ain't the easiest thing in the world. It definitely ain't. But because God has put something in me I ain't stopping until I'm done, I'm able to do it. And so I was so glad that he gave me this ministry. So be clear, like, I ain't doing this out on my own. If you would have told me before 2019 that I was going to write a book, that I was going to write, at this point, 4 books, I would have said, who you talking about? Who finna write a book? Because I don't even talk that much. I ain't got that many words to say. Who finna write a whole book, let alone 4? This ain't me. I'm telling you, I got called into this. And so there's nothing that I did, like the Lord called me for. I could have ignored him, and I did ignore him, obviously, for a long time. But I finally answered. And I'm so glad I did, because he shifted and he changed my mindset and he gave me purpose. Now, again, I'm running long, so I'm gonna do a part 4 and that'll wrap it up. And in that, I'm gonna tell you how life has been after the fact, after coming to the Lord, after him calling me and me writing and things like that, how has life been with the Lord and with ministry. All right.